This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, Fly Man ran.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building. We back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, Down to the Wire 513 Sports and Spirits Friday. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I just some dumbass shit.
What you do?
I'm glad I wasn't drinking alcohol. I'm opening my damn water bottle. Damn water splashed my eye.
Hey, that would have burned like hell. Hey, we had to pause, and my light just fell. We had to pause. Hey, did I just call that before the show?
Yeah, this a wild ending to the year, man. Water.
I just called that.
The light
called that.
fell. Yeah, this.
I'll be right back, guys.
Nah, man, but Down to the Wire 513 Sports Spirits Friday, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in with us as always, man. Make sure y'all give us a follow. Everything Down to the Wire 513. Yeah, man. Final show of 2023, man, and we already off to a very wild start, a very fun start. Oh man, not to start we wanted to, but hopefully we can start out 2024 a little bit better for sure.
Hey, I'm back, man. I had to just move it to the side where it ain't on the computer no more. But hey, we back, man. We back.
Yeah.
I just told you, bro, before I hopped on here, that shit failed like 5 times. I kid you not.
No, he did. That's facts. He did.
Falling, man. I'm like, bro, I just cleaned back my computer off, cleaned the little sticky pad off again, and it falls again. So, oh well. So we end the year, man. We back.
Yeah, man.
We still for y'all, man. We still for y'all.
Yeah, speaking of falling, man, a team that just keeps on falling deep into the abyss. Man, the Detroit Pistons, man. Obviously, we've been spending a lot of Sports Spirits Friday this year on the NBA late in the year. And one team that we failed to mention for obvious reasons because they suck, but since they kind of made history, I guess it's time to talk about them a little bit.
They earned it the bad way, but they earned it onto the show. They earned it onto the show after losing, setting the record, NBA record, 28 straight games.
27. They're at 28, but the record's 27.
Oh, 27. Okay, so they're at 28 now, right?
Yeah, they're at 28 now, but the record was at 2 nights ago.
Yeah. So 28 straight games they've lost, which is ridiculous, I think. Like I was talking about off air T. I think if you look at their roster, they ain't the best guys, but they have enough talent to not lose 70 games straight. I'm sorry. Monty Williams, what's going on? I've been calling you out for years, I think, calling you overrated. And I think just further proves that I think you're overrated. People on Twitter, argue the case. Oh, man, he has nothing to work with. He has multiple top 3 picks, multiple top 5 picks, multiple top 10 picks on his roster. Kay Cunningham, Jaden Ivey,
Dog,
Jalen Duren, Kevin Knox is a lottery pick, Asar Thompson. It's probably plenty more. They have a few good vets as well. Joe Harris, great shooter. Bogdanovic is one of the always every trade deadline he's one of the hottest targets. Why is that? Because he's a good player, good role player. So Marcus Sasser, good player. Alec Burks is a good role player, I think. Have enough talent not to lose this many games straight.
Yeah, man. I've always thought, and I always said on the show, especially when it comes to Monty Williams, I always thought that he was we talked about him a lot, especially when he was with Phoenix. I always thought he was a developer. He could a good coach when it comes to developing young talent, but then he could only get that young talent so far. Yeah. Then that's when you need a change of scenery at head coach. But this isn't boding well for development. You mentioned off air, where is the development? I mean, Cade Cunningham is balling, but we expected Cade to take this step anyway with him being such a high draft pick.
Yep.
But the guy I was high on 2 years ago when he got drafted, Jaden Ivey, he hasn't really developed since just a year ago. And then you was bringing him off the bench for half the year now. I think he just now got back in the starting lineup. So you really don't know, like I said, what to do with him. Obviously, like I said, you just ran down rest of the list of all the draft picks and first round picks they got on this team. Now, granted, I do think you need a little. Do think they need a few more vets out there, because if I'm just looking at the roster, I feel like they don't have a voice.
I'll
I
agree
think,
with that.
and I think that's probably where a legit vet comes into place. Like a legit vet comes in and says, "Bro, we're not losing 27 games, 28 games in a row."
Nah, like this night we got LA coming into town, or we got the Phoenix Suns coming in here, and they down Book and Bill. We can't lose that game, man. Let KD go off of 50. We can't lose this game though. We cannot lose this game. You know, shit like that. You just can't let it happen. You know, so you're right. You know, like I said, they have some nice like role playing vets, but like I said, those vets they have don't really have that rep of being that voice in the locker room. You know,
and then as a young player, you got to want it yourself. Like you shouldn't want to lose 28 games in a row.
nope.
Like you should want to be a part of history.
That got drafted high that really hasn't amounted to what they've been drafted. You know, like I said, they have talent, but they ain't really amounted to what they've been drafted. Like you mentioned, Marvin Bagley. They have guys like that, Kevin Knox, guys like that who really should be playing with a chip on their shoulder, but I don't ever see that.
Yeah, so if you're Detroit, is it too early? I mean, something's got to change, obviously, man. Right now, you're on the wrong side of history, and we've been talking about how this year's draft class isn't really all that deep, so isn't really all that good, honestly. I mean, even at the top of the class, like I said, maybe one guy, maybe.
If you get the number one pick in draft, so I think right now the last mock draft had Isaiah Collier number one. You gonna draft another point guard?
Another guard.
You got
smaller guard at that.
Yeah, Cade Cunningham basically being a point forward already. Like what? I don't know what you do if you get the number one pick if you're Pistons.
So if you were the Pistons front office, like what do you do at this point?
Definitely I would try to. It's gonna be hard to do this because, like I said, the young talent they have hasn't really amounted to anything really. Like they still have a lot of untapped potential that is really at this point it's going to be a huge question if it's ever going to be tapped potential for as far as like Marvin Bagley, James Wiseman.
Yeah, I think them done for the most part.
Yeah, like I would say try to flip those guys for like a savvy vet, but who's going to want to do that at this point? I don't see any team wanting to lose a key veteran unless they're trying to tank and take those young guys in who hasn't really amounted to anything. Unless they plan on taking those guys in and cutting them, which would be unfortunate, but we see it happen all the time.
Yeah, I mean, but like you said, maybe they could they could flip like a Joe Harris or a Bogdanovich, because our teams always need shooters. Hell, Lakers, we need shooters.
Definitely, man. Like I said, Bogdanovich is always one of those guys that's a hot trade target at trade deadline. So maybe they could, pull the trigger on that, this season in February. Try to, like you said, package those guys up and try to get, something back that's going to be a little bit more meaningful alongside Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, I really don't know. Like I said, what they can do. Is it too early to fire Monty Williams?
Unfortunately, I think it is, man. I don't think they should have given him that huge deal. I think they were pressured into it because they wanted to make a splash.
Right.
And they made him the highest paid coach at the time. And now, of course, Greg Popovich, surpassed that. But I don't think you can fire him at this point. You're going to owe him a ton of money. Mm-hmm. So if you fire him, you're going to owe him I think basically like $70 million it was they signed him for. So going on like $60 million if you fire him. So who are you going to go out there and get? It's going to be a question too.
You know what this reminds me? This reminds me of? This reminds me of the Las Vegas Raiders. How they wanted to, like a year ago, the interim head coach stepped in, was winning for the Raiders, but they wanted to go with Josh McDaniels.
Yep.
The Pistons feel like the same situation. Monty Williams, hot name, just got let go of Phoenix Suns, who led to the Western Conference Finals back-to-back years.
It's like finals 1 year too.
Yeah, finals, yeah.
So it's like, man, but then you let go of Dwayne Casey, who was a great coach already too. I probably would have stuck with Dwayne Casey a little bit longer, unless he lost the locker room. But I think Monty was the wrong decision for them, especially at that price tag.
Yeah, for the price tag for sure. Like I said, at the time he was the highest paid head coach. If he's gonna bring him in, But
Yeah,
what
not,
he was
not that price.
what he did in Phoenix digressing since they made it to the finals. He wasn't deserving of the highest paid
You
title.
brought that up. You said every year since he's been there. He got there. It was, and I don't think everybody gives him credit for that. Yeah, that he was the coach in the bubble, so I give him a bit of credit for that. But also they have players just going crazy in the bubble as well. But I give him credit for that. And then of course they went out there and got Chris Paul. That's a huge move.
Yeah.
So I don't want to give him too much credit. I think Chris Paul playing with those young guys definitely helped bolster them up, and also Book became more of a superstar as well during that time. So it made him look a little better than I think he actually was.
Yeah, and obviously another red flag that Pistons should have at least paid more attention or try to get more details into is his relationship with DeAndre Ayton when he left Phoenix. Like there was a reason Ayton wanted out 2 years ago.
Yep. It was the reason why he signed that offer sheet from Indiana Pacers,
Yeah.
and it was pissed when Phoenix matched it. So I think they should look closer into. That's why I was like, I don't like. I mentioned it back then too. What he's only thing he's really good at is being that guy who can connect the players. We already have it now. You have a problem with connecting with players. Like when that's your only asset you had to bring to the table, that's a huge red flag, like you mentioned. So I don't know why they wanted to bring him in the first place. Like I said, especially at that number, it was a huge head scratcher for me at least. I mean, I thought it was a good move if he either came in at the right price. That price was outrageous.
So when will Detroit win another game? I'm just brought to their schedule. I'm just going to read their next 5 games. They got their home tomorrow against Toronto. Then they start a 4-game road trip at Houston, at Utah, at Golden State, at Denver.
Sheesh. Houston's great at home under Ime. So I would say try to snag one there, but Houston plays great at home. So I don't know about that. Maybe Utah, maybe
Utah, yeah. Maybe
Utah, but that's on the road too, so it'd be tough. We on that huge losing streak already, but I think they have confidence now. Playing against Boston last night, they had a 21-point lead. They should have won that game. But they're the Pistons. They're young. They make dumb decisions. They make huge mental lapse on defense. Yep. And it ended up costing them the game. Even though I thought they would lose the regulation. They ended up coming back and tying the game, going to OT. But I knew they weren't going to OT. I knew it was over. But I think they gave them a lot of confidence because Boston is one of the best teams in the league, and they had a 21-point lead in Boston. So that shows them. I think Kate said something like this last night. That shows them that they can at least play with some of the better teams in the league if they just play, and play up to par and play, play with some heart, man. I don't know. I just think that, like I said, I just don't see the development there. Like Jaden Ivey, I just don't see the development there with him. Killian Hayes, I don't see the development there with him. Marvin Bagley, he's been there for a little over a year now. I don't see it. I just don't see any development there.
Yes, I mean, I will see. Basketball is really at any given night. You can have a guy get hot and win a game. I'll go on the record. I think they can snag the road win at Utah. I think they get Utah. I think the Utah they're looking to move JC. I know he's been in and out of the lineup for the past few weeks, so
it's gonna be tough, man. Playing against
it's gonna be tough, yeah.
He a dog, man. He got that dog mentality, and I don't know, man, because Kate's a dog too, man. He had, I think, the first Piston since 2001 or something like that had 2 40-point games in a month. So of course lost all those games though, so it didn't really matter. But you got a player doing something like that, and you still losing. It's definitely deflating. But hopefully they can turn it around, like you said, in Utah. I think that's their best chance.
And that's the thing, like the teams they play, they don't want to be the team where they snap the streak on. So,
yep.
So yeah,
you say they got a home game next.
Yeah, they're home against Toronto tomorrow, last game of the year.
Depending on how they feeling, man, they might want to, go out and party. So I will say tomorrow will be a good game for them to win because coming off that emotional loss against Boston, but playing Boston tough. And Toronto is up and down too. You know, I hear OG Anunoby is on the trade block once again. A lot of trade rumbling around Pascal Siakam as well. So who knows how that's going to go if they end up playing, if they end up not playing, if they end up, taking a night off. Who knows? We'll see.
We'll see. Right now, the streak is at 28. So hopefully by next Wednesday when we're on for episode 313 in the new year, hopefully the Pistons have win number 3 under the belt.
Get this out of the way, man. Watch this nasty losing streak out in 2023. Lead us back this year.
Yeah, leave it in 2023. Don't bring it into 2024 for sure. Oh man, down to the wire. 513 Sports and Spirits Friday, man. As I always say, y'all for tapping in with us. Cuz, what's going on? What's going on with you, cuz? See you in the chat.
It's good, cuz.
Someone who needs to leave 2023 in the past, as far as from a losing standpoint, is my guy, the Bomber, whose last Saturday's performance against Joseph Parker, man, was disappointing to say the least. Came out there, man. That the year off outside the ring, man, it showed. It showed. He just looked old too. Like I said, 30. He's already 38 years old. He just looked old. So that was very, very disappointment. Cuz was going on? Yes, sir. Hey, Buckeyes.
Yeah.
We gonna talk about the game here in a moment. We're gonna big game tonight against Missouri, man.
8
Hopefully,
o'clock.
Mark Harrison Jr. play.
Hopefully, man. We'll see. A lot of those guys are sitting out. So
Yeah.
it's good games though. It's been some good games still, but a lot of guys are sitting out. That's kind of shitty, but we'll see.
But yeah, nah, man. Deontay Wilder, man.
Sit down somewhere, Deontay.
I think it's time, good brother. Like I said, he had a good run from 2015 to 2020 to the second Fury fight. I can't remember which year that was, but to the second Fury fight. Definitely one of the best heavyweights, if not the best heavyweight in the world during that time.
Yeah.
One of the best ever when it comes to knockout rates. So he definitely made his legacy in boxing. And that post fight press conference, man, that really just told it all for me. Obviously, he's a high energy guy. Like I said, his spirits is really never too down, too much. But I think we talked about this off air. When you look at his career and the reason why Deontay Wilder got into boxing, he got into it to help support his daughter who was sick at the time. So he helped do that to pay for her treatments and everything. It just so happens he was good. He was blessed, like I said, with a right hand to be able to knock people out. And when you've been doing that for so long, and you've been knocking people out for so long, once you can't knock out people anymore, or that power goes. It's almost like in football or basketball. Like once your athleticism goes, and you haven't developed anything else, your career is pretty much over with. And I think that's what it is with Deontay Wilder right now. That power might be gone in the right hand, or it's slower. I would say power is gone. It's just slower. It's hard to catch people with it now. And Parker definitely did a hell of a job avoiding it. So
yeah, moving around the ring, definitely did a hell of a job. And I agree, man. I think it's definitely time for him to hang it up. I think it definitely showed. I was calling for him since the first Fury fight to work on his footwork, and it shows that he never really learned how to box. He really just he was blessed enough to be like you said, powerful enough to have that one punch knockout power, and it carried him through a long stretch of his career, and got him to the superstar, and it made him a lot of money, and got him to the platform he was able to attain. So shout out to him for that. But I think, like you mentioned, him really not wanting to not really. I don't want to say not really appreciating the game enough, but he really didn't. I think if he would appreciate the game more, I think he would have actually learned how to box a bit better and be a better overall boxer, and not be just a one hit wonder kind of boxer. Which I criticize him for a lot in his career. He just, he would be losing a lot of fights, and catch a guy with the right punch, knock him out, and win the fight. And when he, like you mentioned, when he not, strong enough to catch a guy with that are strong enough or fast enough to really catch a guy with that punch no more, it's gonna be, slim pickings for you. You're gonna be, taking L's out here to guys who you should be beating if you would have progressed your boxing game, which he didn't do well enough in his career. So, but like you said, he definitely solidified himself as one of the greatest heavyweights of all time just by his knockout power. He was must watch TV in his prime for sure. So shout out to him. And I hope he does call it quits because, like you mentioned, the reason he got into it wasn't really for the love of boxing. It was more so for the need for money and the need for, all right, just gonna give me some money. I can do it. I'm good at it. I'm pretty athletic. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and it took him pretty far.
Yeah, facts. So, and he posted on IG that same night, said he needs to get that dog back, that hunger back. It's hard to get that hunger back when you're already at the top. Like you said, you have achieved more in the sport of boxing than most boxers probably will ever achieve.
Dream up, man. like you just headlined a fight over in Saudi Arabia, like at 38 years old, like
right.
You ain't even need a headache no more. You still, out here doing it big. So, it's gonna be hard for him to find out here. But if he can't find it, more power to him. I don't know how he would.
Well, if he's gonna find it, if he's, obviously he said he's not retiring. So, if you're going to continue boxing, you have to be more active. You can't take years off. You're already 38. You need, like I said, you need reps at this point.
Yeah. Reps, man. Go out here and get a real footwork coach or something, bro. Like, you gotta do some footwork.
I mean,
he got to, bro. If you don't, it's gonna be ugly for him because he's still gonna be out here just looking for that one punch. He's not gonna get it. He's gonna get himself hurt. So if you don't plan on working on his footwork, sit down, please.
For your good, for your legacy.
Yeah, sit down. You're gonna it's gonna be ugly. Sit down. We don't want to see you go out uglier than you already, are going now at this point. Like, you're gonna get knocked out, but if you continue to fight like you was fighting, you're gonna get knocked out. We don't want to see that.
Well, that's facts. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in 2024. See what heavyweight he's planning on fighting. But obviously, the Joshua fight that was scheduled for March, I highly doubt that's off the table now.
I told you that was gonna get fucked up, man. I wanted both of them to lose for real. I told you I wanted both of them to lose. Joshua ain't look too bad though. So shout out to AJ.
Yeah. So now we're just waiting Fury and Usyk for them to hopefully unify the belts. Which, by the way, that was a moment in 2023 we didn't talk about. Fury stole that fight from I forget the guy's name. He fought the UFC fighter.
Oh yeah.
He really lost that fight.
He lost that fight. Was it Francis?
Yeah.
Yeah. He lost that fight for sure.
He really lost that fight.
When we talk about this, either Cuz said, leave Desmond Ritter in 2023, shit the bed this season. That's facts. Man. I think y'all probably will leave him in 2023, Cuz. At least as a starter, he ain't gonna start for y'all next season.
Yeah.
Unless somebody get hurt week at a preseason, he got to start week 1.
Nah,
no chance he goes.
They're done. In Atlanta, they are done with the Desmond Ritter experience.
He out of there.
I mean, for his deal, he'll be a backup, but the Falcons are going to be looking to bring in a quarterback next year.
As they should, yeah, Cuz said he out of there. As they should.
Maybe Arthur Smith too. So we'll see.
Damn. Hey, maybe so. But
now, so we said we talk a little bit about some before we get to our big college football games of the week. I say because big games of the week, huge games of the week, or should be good games of the week.
Yeah, championship bowl weeks for real.
Well, some moments we didn't get to mention on Wednesday. But by the way, go check out if y'all haven't already, man. Go check out episode 312, man. Very passionate episode. Very passionate episode.
Entertaining episode, man, for sure.
Especially
entertaining episode. So you just said that.
Yeah. Very spirited episode, especially when it came to the Ja Morant situation. So
Ja and the Vikings shit, it was a good episode. It was a good episode, man.
Yeah, so make sure you go check that out. But we did our talked about the best moments of 2023. The best moment we forgot to mention, we didn't mention Wednesday. the Bud Spence fight. Obviously, the fight, man, depending on who you're rooting for, it probably didn't live up to expectations. But just to seeing those two guys, man, big names going after it.
Yeah.
That's what boxing is. That's what boxing fans want to see.
Yeah, that's what we want to see. We want to see the biggest guys in the weight class go at it, man. We don't want to see the guys wait till they pass their prime to finally squabble, man. We want to see it when it's going to actually matter.
Yeah, and obviously, Spence was capping the whole time, saying, "I want my rematch clause in December. I'm gonna execute it in December. December over with. We ain't heard nothing. I don't even hear nothing for early 2024. So
December 29th, brother. That ain't happening in December no more.
So,
oh man, but yeah, he need to fight again. So
yeah,
at least this soon.
But no, that was a great moment, man. Like I said, just two dogs going at it in the ring. Also gotta give shout out to Tank and Ryan Garcia for kicking it off, basically, because I think they were the first two dogs who got in the ring earlier that year.
Yep, and shout out to Tank for taking care of business. You know, shout out to Ryan Garcia for coming back. He just fought again, I think like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and won that fight too. So man, shout out to Ryan Garcia as well.
Yeah, and I say Tank is he converted over to Islam. I think he changed his name. I'm just gonna say I'm still calling the nigga Tank.
Yeah, he's still Tank Davis. Like he's still Tank Davis.
Yeah, no disrespect. I'm calling that nigga Tank.
Yeah, in the hood, you still Tank Davis, bro.
Yeah, facts.
No disrespect.
All right, Ram, brother, you in the fantasy football championship.
Yes, sir. Back-to-back years in the Super Bowl. Shout out to my team, Supreme Team. We get it done, man.
So this is our last week of offering fantasy football advice in 2023 to people who are in the championship. If you like me, y'all been out. So
so I gotta go with my horses, man. I gotta go with my horses.
Gotta ride with the dog. So but we'll still offer some fantasy advice for people who may be on the bubble this year on this week. The advice is ride with who got you there.
That's the advice. I honestly, I'm around with my dogs. You know,
we could tell you the matchups. We could tell you the matchups and everything. But ride with who got you there.
Yeah, if you still playing for anything this week, go with your dogs. Go with your gut. If you got two defenses, look at the offense they're playing against. Go with your gut. Look at the receivers you got. Go with your guts, man. You might lose points on the table, but hey, just go with your gut.
Yeah, that's facts. That's right. That's really fancy advice. This for the final week. Like, go with your dogs.
Yep, go with your dogs, man. Go who got you there. And hope for the best.
Right. Yeah.
Hope for no injuries. Hope for no late scratches and you missed it. Hope for that kind of shit. Be on it. If you're in the Super Bowl, be on your shit, man. Like, if it's a late scratch, make sure you looking. There's games going on. Games already happened. Games going on tonight. Or ain't no game tonight, right? Tomorrow. Sunday and Monday. Or ain't no game Monday, is it?
No game Monday. The Monday night football game is tomorrow.
Yeah, Saturday. So fucking stupid too. They saying, "Oh, it's a special edition Monday night football."
Let's call it Saturday. Let's call it Saturday, bro. Like
football, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with saying Saturday night football.
Yeah. So this week we gonna switch it up a little bit. Before we get into parlay, we gonna do rapid fire before we do a parlay. So our picks won't be predetermined by who we pick in the bowl game, or who we pick in the parlay. So we're gonna do rapid fire bowl picks before we do our parlay.
Let's get it, man. Some of the bowl games already started. I would already lost. I was gonna pick UK to win. They ended up losing. They're supposed to win though, man. They was up.
That was a great game.
That was a good game, man. We Ash watched that.
Sorry, Ash.
Yeah, she wasn't really too sorry. She said, "We shitty out here. I ain't sorry out here." You sorry for it, but it's cool.
But yeah, just some of the games from earlier today had Clemson beat Kentucky 38-35 in the Gator Bowl. The Tony Tiger's Sun Bowl, Notre Dame boat raced Oregon State 40-8.
Some of these bowls is crazy.
In the Liberty Bowl, the Memphis just beat Iowa State 36-26. The big game, first big New Year's Six game of the night, happens tonight. Number 9 Missouri it's not at. They're playing in Dallas.
Yeah,
Oh,
neutral
Cowboy
site.
Stadium.
Ohio
Missouri
State is the home.
Missouri versus Ohio State. Actually, as a Buckeye fan, honestly, I have no expectations for this game. Honestly, if y'all haven't slept on the rock, obviously Kyle McCord, he transferred to Syracuse, he's out.
Yep.
Marvin Harrison, he hasn't been practicing all week. We still don't know if he's going to play tonight or not. Although my gut feeling says he'll play a handful of plays. I wouldn't see him. Like I said, on the field a lot, but he'll play a handful of games, kind of like Saquon Barkley did his final college game of the year. Devin Brown is the starting quarterback to back up, obviously, trying to solidify a spot for the quarterback spot next year. I have no expectations. I honestly expect Missouri to win.
Yeah.
I think this game means more to them for them to capitalize and end their season off right, end season off the right way than does us, because Ohio State, man, we supposed to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're going for the playoffs. Yep. Yeah. I think once they did in the playoffs, they really didn't. Like, yeah, they want to win, but it don't matter as much anymore. So I think it's this bowl game means more to Mizzou than it does to O State. So I agree with you. I'm going with Mizzou, and I'm not expecting Marvin Harrison Jr. to play, honestly. If he does, it'd be like you said, it'd be like handful of plays. Because watch Luther Burton.
Let's see.
Who's that?
Missouri wide receiver.
Missouri wide receiver. All right, bet.
Yeah.
Bet. Hopefully, he go off. Let's watch. Like T said, I'm not really expecting much from this game either.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ohio State, of course, we're Ohio State fans. So.
Yeah, I mean, now if we win, yay. But I say we want it bigger, but if we lose, okay.
I want to win, but yeah, like
right.
If we lose, I'm like, yeah, who cares?
Right. Tomorrow's a handful of great games going on tomorrow. Where they at? Where is that? Where the games at? Let me pull up schedule. ESPN. ESPN tripping. Okay, there we go. Noon kickoff. Number 11 Ole Miss at number 10 Penn State in the Peach Bowl, Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl down in the A, Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Down there because that close to because that.
I'm going Ole Miss.
Yeah, I'm about to say you give me Ole Miss in this one, man. Give me Ole Miss in this one.
I don't know why Ole Miss are underdogs. I mean, Jackson Dart, he's playing. I mean, I know he's questionable about returning, but he's playing. Their running back's playing. At Penn State, Penn State hasn't impressed me. The times I watched them this year, they really haven't impressed me, especially offensively.
Yeah, offensively, they trash.
So I expect Ole Miss to win. I go by 10. They win by 10.
Yeah, I like that. Give me Ole Miss as well.
Auburn at Maryland in the Music City Bowl. I'm going Auburn. Just fast. Tua's brother, he's not playing in this one.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of players not playing in this one. Give me Auburn as well in this one. What's his name? Tualia.
I know Talia Tagovailoa. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's spelled like Tua, but just Lee at the end. Like, damn, it's Tua and you got Tualia. Very creative, mom, dad.
Because I said the game he been talking about in the chat for a while now. It's supposed to look good on paper, but obviously with a lot of guys sitting out. Number 6 Georgia at number. Well, I keep saying at fucking there in Miami. Georgia versus Florida State. I expect Georgia to roll big. Florida State's backup quarterback is transferred.
Oh wow!
In the portal, so the original guy. And for me, that's kind of shocking because if I'm Florida State, you're supposed to go out here, put all your dogs on the table, and show the world, the college ball playoff world, like, see, we deserve to be in the playoff.
Yeah, why you should have been in the Final Four?
Like Jordan Travis, obviously we miss Jordan Travis, but we can still ball without him.
Yeah.
And for the fact that he's not playing, or for a lot of guys are not playing in this game, it baffles me.
Yep, that's crazy, man. I thought you were saying a lot of players were gonna play for Georgia. That's wild, man. Yeah, I guess give me Georgia as well. I thought the Florida State guys were gonna actually play.
Mm-mm.
Damn, that's lame. That's what I'm saying. This whole little transfer portal shit and all that sitting out shit is lame, man.
Well, it's just lame because it's in season. If you're gonna do it after the bowl games.
Yeah, this is lame.
Like that's what, and that's what when I agree with Lane Kiffin. That's like saying, that's like the NFL having free agency in the playoffs.
Yeah, like what? This makes no sense, man. This is stupid.
Yeah, it's dumb as.
Yeah, I remember you had Cal McCord at the Syracuse bowl game.
Yeah,
Like, bro, what? This shit is lame, man.
yeah, it's wild. I mean, hell, last year or the year was last year. Yeah, when Fickle left UC, he coached the bowl game lecture for Wisconsin.
This shit is fucking lame, man. This shit is lame. Lame, bro. I hate this whole little this transfer portal culture. It's lame.
Hopefully, I mean, like I said, hopefully it's better when it goes to 12 teams next year. But it's still, like I said, we talked about it a few weeks ago. Like the portal gives kids way too much power, too much privilege. Like
I
it
like
has to
the
be
idea, but you make it like after the season, like after the championship game. Then you
yes,
can transfer. You can enter the portal. All kids. I don't care if your season's over yet. You gotta wait until after everybody's season's over. So everybody got a fair shot. The teams, the players that's playing championship gotta wait, and the players not playing gotta wait.
yeah. I mean, obviously, and that's the thing. Like, if you're a kid who wants to transfer, why wouldn't you want to play in the bowl game, like to put yourself, like give yourself an extra, like more footage on film?
Yeah.
So teams put you, because like say, okay, he balled in the bowl game. Okay, we can bring him in and give him a shot.
Yep. To give you more looks, but most of these guys already know where they're going for. They already got under the table offers. Oh, come here, we'll give you 500,000. All right, come there. Yeah, you already got shit like that going on. Guaranteed.
But yeah, nah, I'm with you. That I do hate that part of college football.
Yeah. I like the idea, but like I said, just wait till after the championship game.
Exactly. New Year's Day. What bowl? What's that? The relay? I don't know. The relay quest. Wisconsin versus LSU. I'm fuck the bowl. They ain't paying us the.
Yeah, really.
They ain't paying us so. Okay. Wisconsin, LSU. Jay Daniels, Heisman Trophy winner. He is out, but well, he's preparing for the NFL draft. Not mad at him for that. But I still expect LSU to roll.
Yeah, give me LSU. I think they show like 9-point favorite. So, should give me the Tigers. Go Tigers.
I know that hurts because you don't like Brian Kelly.
Nah, I don't fuck Brian Kelly at all.
I will give Wisconsin a chance, but they big running back Berto. I think Berto Allen is his name. He's sitting out for the getting ready for the NFL draft too.
I don't like Wisconsin at all though. Basketball, football, none. So
Liberty versus Oregon in the Fiesta Bowl. I'm going Oregon. I'm gonna go about 14. The spread is 23.
Damn.
16. Oh, it dropped.
Damn, 16. That went up. That's crazy.
Liberty covers.
Doubt it.
Bo Nix is playing. Bo Nix is playing from what I read. Yeah.
Oh, shout out to him. Yeah, give me Oregon big on this one.
And then we got the 2 college football playoff games. First one in the Rose Bowl. Number 4 Alabama versus number 1 Michigan. Can Michigan finally snap their college football playoff loser streak?
I'm saying I want to say yeah, but I'm saying no. Give me Alabama. And give me Saban. I think Saban's in it, man. I think he ain't going out easy.
Yeah, good old. When was last time? I'm trying to think. Was last time Nick Saban lost in the first round? I think it might have been us the first year they played when we beat them. When we year back in 2015. I think that's probably the only time they lost in the first round, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. But you giving Nick Saban say a month to prepare for Michigan. J.D. McCarthy, I know some people I know some people are high on him as far as the next level goes. I have to see it. Like he has to go out here and ball out against Alabama for me to take him serious as an NFL prospect. Because obviously Michigan, they haven't really played nobody all year. They said their one biggest win was against us.
Yep.
And even against us, like that, he made some throws, but I wouldn't. But we beat ourselves pretty much. So for him to be a top prospect, I need to come out here.
Show me.
See it. I'm going Bama. Milroe from the beginning of the season while we were shitting on him, and we
until the time he got benched. He got benched and he came back and he was a different quarterback.
But I think his legs in this make a difference.
Yep.
I don't think Michigan has seen play the quarterback like him all season long. I think that'll be the difference. Which one reason why we always have success against Michigan. Like I said, we usually have a dual threat quarterback.
Yeah, usually this year we did. Rand, tell Astro if he enjoys. Who's that gonna be? Cause her new quarterback next year. What that gonna be? I don't think she know. I don't think she hit. Tell me what that is. We talking about the earlier. She said, "Man, we got to get another black quarterback."
I think it might be transfer from Georgia. I think that's why.
Oh,
I think it might be the backup from Georgia, if I'm not mistaken.
It's trash though. It's trash.
I know no film on him.
Oh, he said Brock. Yeah, if he's named Brock, he's definitely on.
Brock Vandergriff. Why does that name sound familiar?
Brock Vandergriff. I'll tell her to enjoy it. I don't know who that is, but
why the name?
Look him up. I'm a center.
Well, sorry. He is backup he was a backup for Georgia. He's not a black guy, unfortunately. Sorry, Ash.
Yeah, but name like Brock, I already knew he wasn't black. He said 5-star. Okay, cold then. Is he cold?
I mean, you just had to see 6'3", 205. So,
all right, we want to see him.
Just had to see. Yeah, obviously was a sophomore, so we'll have a few years in Kentucky. So
we're gonna see then. We're gonna see.
Then in the second the college football playoff game, we got Texas versus Washington. I stop saying that. In New Orleans in the Sugar Bowl. I'm just gonna say this. I doubt it. It's very unlikely it happens, but this would be the most This would be the most scripted thing you could write. I know you've been seeing reports how Archman has been taking all the snaps as backup. This will be
what you about to say?
Quinn Ewers goes down, gets hurt. Arch Manning comes in, balls and leads Texas to the national championship.
You know how dope that would be if that happens, though? Do you know how dope that would be? That would be so dope that happens. I ain't wishing nobody to get hurt now, but I'm hoping maybe Quinn Ewers come out and be shitty or something. Like we're going to Arch. Halftime, kind of like Saban did with Hurts and Tua back in the day. Man, I think I need to see that happen.
Bro,
I need to see him play.
Do you know how much coverage he will get during the off season, like going into next year?
He'll like shoot him out of here, bro, out of here. He'll be out of here. Straight.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's going, but I'll just say I just read today like he's getting most of the reps as his backup, so
that would be a hell of a way to start a career too. But you know what? Just for that, you said that. Give me Texas. I'm calling it down. I'm calling Arch Manning coming off the bench, 2 touchdowns, game-winning drive.
Oof. Hey, Vikings draft him now.
Right.
Draft. Our 2023 pick. We're holding off for Arch Manning to come out.
Whenever he comes out, we're getting him. We're gonna wait.
Fortunately, I don't think that happened. But if it does happen, I would love to see it. I wouldn't be against it at all.
That'd be hilarious.
But as long as Quinn Ewers is playing, I'm riding with my guy I've been riding with all year, man. Michael Penix Jr. He didn't get snubbed for Heisman because Jaden Daniels put up great numbers.
Season.
So I'm not mad that he didn't win Heisman. But yeah, I've been riding with Michael Penix Jr. in that offense. Hey, dude got a cannon on him. That's a quarterback who wouldn't mind seeing sit behind Kirk Cousins for maybe a year or two, and then
Be nice.
take the reins. So
Nice.
And I just want the story to be told. The last year of the Pac-12, as it is, the Pac-12 team wins the national championship.
Oh, that would be dope. Okay, so you going? I guess you going Washington over Alabama.
Yep.
All right, and I'm going King Saban. He made it in. I think him and Milroe going to go take it all away.
Although I think if Washington does play Alabama, I think Alabama probably, because Washington defense, they struggle. They're iffy. But then if you get Texas Alabama, Texas already beat Bama.
Yeah, if you get that'd be a hell of a rematch. Hell of a rematch.
And on the neutral site, because Texas went to Alabama and beat them too. So
yeah. But yeah, I think Saban. If that happens, I'm predicting it happen. I pick Texas to win. So it'll be Texas Bama. I think Saban had the answer for them this time around.
Oh, not for sure.
I think it's tough to beat him twice, and especially this short of a span. I think it's tough to beat Saban. And he get them kids behind him, man. His old ass. I don't know what he be doing. You get the kids behind him, man.
Yeah, and I read the headline. The defense coordinator said that Saban doesn't look like he's ready to retire anytime soon. So he'll be there for a while. But yeah, for me, my national championship game is Bama versus Washington, and I got Washington winning.
I got Texas versus Bama, and I got Bama winning.
Which leads us to I should have been had it pulled up. I'm trying to see what the odds are going to be if those predictions do happen. Try to win y'all some money at the end of the year. We got to finish off strong, man.
Yeah, try to finish off strong, man.
What happened last? Oh, the Bengals.
Yeah, Bengals fucked us last week. I told you the Bengals were gonna lose. I picked them. I picked the Steelers rapid fire for the best. I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and pick the Bengals. Fuck it.
Yeah, the Bengals. Yeah, it's trash.
I want to see if that's on here.
You should be able to do it. I'm gonna drag things this week. I think you could do like future. If you go to like the futures. Yeah, let's see futures. Okay, basically, here it is. So, you could do both. If you agree with me, Washington's gonna win the national championship, they're plus 700 odds. If you think Alabama's gonna win, they're plus 205. If you go Washington defeats Alabama, those odds are plus 1,300. If you go Rams pick Alabama beats Texas, that's plus 400. So pretty good odds either way.
Big odds.
Either way. You can go the field or Alabama. Okay. We're not throwing it on the parlays. We're just telling you what you can do. I know plus 1,300 odds. I might sprinkle something on it.
Interesting.
Might throw something on it. But this week I'm going all. Actually, I'm gonna throw one college game on there.
I ain't fucking with the college, man. I'm going all NFL.
We gonna go Ole Miss. Ole Miss over Penn State.
All right, let's go ahead and add that on here.
Because I don't get why I don't get Ole Miss as underdogs. Plus 164.
What do you think is that? Fuck.
So we're gonna kick you off tomorrow off right. Plus 164. Take Ole Miss. Take Ole Miss over Penn State.
Is that money line?
Yep, money line.
All right, bet. All right, let's go NFL here.
All right, we'll say we already at plus odds, so we said we don't have to get too
risky.
Yeah. But we want to feel some money too.
How you feeling about Carolina, man? I know we both picked them rapid fire.
Carolina, no, they're playing Jacksonville. No Trevor Lawrence.
And Jacksonville, though, I ain't feeling that one. That's not fun.
Yeah, it's in Jacksonville.
That's not fun with that.
How
about Seattle at home? Pittsburgh.
I actually like that. I picked. Y'all picked. I think y'all picked right before. I know Doc picked Steelers for sure.
I can't remember what I picked. I might have picked. Nah, I think I picked Seahawks.
Like I said, well, my thing for me is, I said, even though Drew Lock looked good, if Geno is in there, I'm 100%. I'm 90% confident with Geno behind the quarterback.
Geno is not questionable. I don't see nothing on. He's on my fantasy squad. I don't see nothing like no questionable shit on him. So I think he's playing. Last week he was questionable all week.
Okay, Seahawks, Geno. All right, yeah, okay.
Let's go Seahawks money line.
Yeah, Geno. Yeah. Now, whatever reason, Geno's a late scratch.
Yeah, I changed that.
But yeah, okay, we'll go Seahawks money line. How you feel about Baltimore over Miami? Now, yeah, I know you've been against Miami because you say they don't beat good teams.
They don't. It's on. It's at Baltimore. Yeah, I like that. Let's go. Let's go.
No Jalen Waddle for Miami.
Wow. So you want to go Baltimore money line? Hopefully, Tyreek Hill has a good game too. For my fantasy hopes. I like that. So that put us at a plus 588 on FanDuel. Let me see.
588. I'm at plus 537. Oh, I might need to hop over the FanDuel.
I'm at plus 588 with a 3-legger.
How we feeling about the Chiefs or the Bengals?
I'm confident about that. How about the Rams over the Giants too? I like that too.
Rams over the Giants. It's in New York. Yeah. I like Tyrod. I respect Tyrod. I hope he continues the ball. So he's a solid backup. But yeah, Rams hot right now.
We like the Rams or we like the Chiefs more. I'm really probably don't need one more. But you want to have both of them.
Well, if you add the Rams, that takes you up to plus. Well, on DraftKings, takes you to a plus 792.
Plus 874 on FanDuel. Crazy.
And if we add the Chiefs, that takes me to a plus 751.
Add the Chiefs on FanDuel is a plus 821.
I'm more confident in the Rams because I think Jamar Chase. I think Jamar Chase is back healthy this week, and I think that'll help Jake Browning. And I'm still just not so. I mean, Chiefs may roll this week. I'm still not sold in that offense. Until they show me, I'm still not sold in that offense. So yeah, I'd rather take the Rams over the Giants.
I like it. All right, that's plus 874.
All right, I'm at plus 792. I'm gonna throw a T special on here. We're done. We're gonna throw a T special on here. We're gonna kick the new year off right. Take Alabama over Michigan money line.
Oh,
Alabama over Michigan. That takes you to a plus 1703 on DraftKings. That's on draft. That's a T special right there. Bama over Michigan. I should not playoffs. They should have CFB playoffs on FanDuel.
Here it is. Okay. Yeah, if you had that on here, you said Bama over Michigan. Take to a plus 1927. Ugh.
That's a T special. So if you feeling me, throw it on there. If you're not, you can just take our original 4, which is Ole Miss over Penn State, Seattle over Pittsburgh, Baltimore over Miami, Rams over Giants, all money line. So $10 with them just 4 gets you $89.
Ain't bad, man.
If you go to DraftKings or go FanDuel like Rand, you get a little bit better odds. So
a little bit better, ain't too much though.
So I think that is. I think that's a good way to end the year. Yeah, okay. How about this? The T special will be, because all these games will be over before Monday. The T special will be, if you win this parlay, you throw someone out on Bama on Monday. So all these games will be over before Monday.
Saturday on Monday too. Ugh.
So don't parlay the Alabama pick. When we hit this 4-legger parlay right here, you take a little bit of money, not all of it.
Sprinkle that.
Yeah, you throw a little bit of money on Alabama.
Okay.
Kick the year off right.
Kick the year off right. I like that.
So that's That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. All right, that's our parlays, our fantasy football advice. Last one until next year, till next football season. We have to come up with another segment for
Yeah,
a new
something else to do on Fridays. Or just NBA, some other kind of NBA content or something.
Right? Yeah.
Something out.
I should hop in the fantasy basketball league this year.
I ain't do it this year.
I usually do.
Yeah, I usually do.
Just hop in a random one, but I didn't do it this year.
Yeah, I forgot.
Maybe we'll do that. I mean, because I think you do. I think you play fantasy.
Yeah, you still have to play fantasy odds and some shit.
Yeah, we might do that.
Yeah,
I might do that. So, stay tuned. Stay tuned. But nah, man. Hey, man, we appreciate everybody tapping in with us, man. As always, all year, man. We thank y'all. We do this for y'all. I said, man, 5 years. I'll be 6 years strong next year. So, man,
yes, sir, man.
we appreciate all the love, support, man. Follow us on everything down to the wire 513. I gotta talk to you off air about something about moving forward, about how we're going to stream move forward. So, but not like I said, follow us on everything down to the wire 513. We keep y'all updated on everything we got coming with the pod. Cop some merch. It's never too late to cop merch.
Never too late. You see it scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Down to the wire 513.company.site. Cop something, man.
Cop some merch, man. Hey, rep your boys, man. The NBA All-Star Weekend, man. Wait, we about a month away.
Yeah, a little bit over a month away. But hey, we almost there.
We'll be we may not stay overnight for the festivities, but we'll make an appearance.
Yeah,
we definitely make an appearance.
Sure.
As long as the weather holding up, as long as there ain't no snow on the ground.
As long as it ain't crazy. Nobody get crazy sick or nothing like that. Well, yeah.
Yeah. But expect down to the wire 513 be in Indy for the 2024 NBA All-Star game for sure. But yeah, man, I'm sure if Doc was on here, man, hey, I know he's already out pre-gaming, say final weekend, last weekend of 2023. You already know he's out there enjoying a good spirit, man. Be safe. Be safe. If y'all go out New Year's Eve, man, Uber, they're free. And so you find a ride free. And like I said, just be safe, man. Be aware, always be aware of your surroundings. And like I said, man, just be safe whatever you do.
Facts.
So for the good brother, Flyman Rand, Josh Doc Evans, Lee Taryn Bland, this has been Down to the Wire 513 Sports Spirits, the final episode, the final show of 2023.
Final show of the year.
Yeah, man. We'll catch y'all in the new year for sure. For Wednesday, episode 312. Till then, man, y'all have a safe, blessed, happy new year. And we'll see y'all in 2024, man. We out.
Peace.